China's electric vehicle revolution is here. It is transforming the global automotive industry and sending shockwaves through the global oil market. As the world's largest auto market and energy consumer, China's embrace of EVs has profound implications. The shift away from gasoline-powered cars is disrupting traditional oil demand patterns, with significant consequences for oil-producing nations and energy companies worldwide. China's journey towards EV dominance is a story of ambition and determination. It combines top-down government directives with bottom-up consumer demand. The result is an unprecedented transformation of a major economy towards cleaner transportation. This shift has positioned China as a global leader in EV manufacturing, battery technology, and renewable energy deployment. This transition will reshape the geopolitical landscape, creating new alliances and igniting new competitions on the global stage. As the EV revolution unfolds, understanding its drivers and implications is crucial for policymakers, businesses, and individuals alike. The world is witnessing a fundamental shift in how we power our transportation and our lives. China's EV revolution is not a spontaneous phenomenon. It is the result of a deliberate and multifaceted policy push by the Chinese government. Recognizing the strategic importance of EVs, China has implemented a range of measures to encourage their adoption. These include generous subsidies, tax breaks, and incentives for both consumers and manufacturers. The government has also invested heavily in charging infrastructure to alleviate range anxiety, a major barrier to EV adoption. Stricter emission standards for traditional vehicles and preferential policies for EV ownership in major cities have further accelerated the transition. These measures have created a favorable environment for EV growth, making China the world's largest EV market. China's policy approach is characterized by its long-term vision and unwavering commitment. The government's Made in China 2025 initiative identifies new energy vehicles as a strategic emerging industry, highlighting the country's ambition to dominate the global EV market. The policy support provided by the Chinese government has been instrumental in driving the rapid growth of the EV sector. This has created a blueprint for other nations looking to transition to a more sustainable transportation future. China's EV push is motivated by a combination of economic and environmental factors. On the economic front, China sees EVs as a strategic industry of the future. It presents an opportunity to reduce its dependence on foreign oil imports and create a globally competitive domestic EV industry. The economic benefits of EV adoption extend beyond reduced oil imports. The growth of the EV sector is creating new jobs and driving innovation in areas such as battery technology, electric motors, and charging infrastructure. China aims to capitalize on these opportunities to become a global leader in the burgeoning EV market. This ambition is evident in the country's massive investments in research and development, as well as its support for domestic EV manufacturers. Furthermore, China faces pressing environmental challenges, including severe air pollution in its major cities. EVs offer a cleaner alternative to gasoline-powered vehicles, reducing greenhouse gas emissions and improving air quality. The environmental benefits of widespread EV adoption are substantial. They align with China's commitment to combating climate change and improving public health. As a major emitter of greenhouse gases, China recognizes the urgency of transitioning to a more sustainable transportation system. China's EV revolution has significant implications for the global oil market. As the world's largest importer of crude oil, China's growing appetite for EVs is starting to reshape global energy demand. The International Energy Agency predicts that China's EV fleet will displace millions of barrels of oil per day by 2030. This shift in demand will have far-reaching consequences for oil-producing nations. Traditional oil exporters are already feeling the pressure, grappling with the need to diversify their economies and find new markets for their crude. The rise of EVs is also impacting the refining industry. Refineries designed to process crude oil into gasoline are facing declining demand and are adapting to the changing market by investing in the production of petrochemicals and other products. However, the transition away from oil is not without its challenges. The global economy remains heavily reliant on oil, and a rapid shift to EVs could create volatility in oil prices, impacting economies worldwide. This highlights the need for a managed transition to a more sustainable energy mix, one that balances the growth of renewable energy sources with the continued use of fossil fuels during the transition period. China's EV revolution is being spearheaded by a new generation of innovative automakers. Companies like BYD, NIO, and XPeng are challenging established auto giants with their cutting-edge EV models and advanced battery technologies. These companies are not just competing on price, they are also pushing the boundaries of EV technology. Chinese EV makers are at the forefront of innovations in battery range, charging speed, and autonomous driving features. They are also leveraging China's strengths in manufacturing and its vast domestic market to scale up production rapidly. This has enabled them to offer competitive pricing and gain a significant share of the global EV market. China's dominance in the production of lithium-ion batteries, a key component of EVs, further strengthens its position in the global EV supply chain. The rise of Chinese EV makers is transforming the global automotive industry. It is forcing traditional automakers to accelerate their own EV plans to remain competitive. The competitive landscape is shifting, with Chinese companies emerging as major players in the race to electrify transportation. China's EV revolution is not just a domestic phenomenon, its effects are being felt globally. The shift in demand for oil is impacting energy markets worldwide, while the rise of Chinese EV makers is disrupting the automotive industry. China's dominance in the production of EV batteries and other key components is also reshaping global supply chains. Moreover, China's success in promoting EVs is inspiring other countries to follow suit. Governments around the world are implementing policies to incentivize EV adoption and invest in charging infrastructure. The global race to electrify transportation is underway. China's early leadership in this domain has given it a significant advantage. The transition to EVs is also creating new geopolitical alliances and rivalries. Countries rich in lithium, cobalt, and other critical minerals for EV batteries are gaining strategic importance. Control over these resources could become a source of competition and even conflict in the future. The EV revolution is ushering in a new era of energy geopolitics. Despite its remarkable progress, China's EV revolution still faces challenges. The lack of a robust charging infrastructure, particularly in rural areas, remains a barrier to widespread adoption. While China has made significant investments in charging stations, more needs to be done to ensure convenient and accessible charging options for all EV owners. The high upfront cost of EVs, even with government subsidies, is another challenge for many consumers. Battery range anxiety, particularly for long-distance travel, remains a concern. Addressing these challenges will be crucial to ensuring the continued growth of the EV market. Furthermore, the environmental benefits of EVs are contingent on the source of electricity used to charge them. If EVs are primarily charged with electricity generated from coal-fired power plants, the net reduction in greenhouse gas emissions will be limited. Therefore, it is essential for China to continue its transition to cleaner sources of energy, such as solar and wind power, to maximize the environmental benefits of its EV revolution. As China navigates its EV revolution, it faces the complex task of managing a gradual transition away from fossil fuels, while ensuring energy security and economic stability. The government needs to strike a balance between supporting the growth of the EV industry and managing the decline of the traditional automotive sector. This will require careful planning and coordination to avoid job losses and economic disruption. Furthermore, China needs to address the challenges related to the sourcing and security of critical minerals for EV batteries. Ensuring a sustainable and ethical supply chain for these minerals is essential to the long-term viability of the EV revolution. International cooperation will be crucial to addressing these challenges and ensuring a smooth transition to a more sustainable energy future. China's EV revolution is a testament to the transformative power of technology and policy. It is reshaping the global automotive industry, disrupting energy markets, and driving innovation in clean technologies. As the world grapples with the urgent need to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and combat climate change, China's experience with EVs offers valuable lessons and inspiration. The transition to EVs is not without its challenges, but the potential benefits are significant. Cleaner air, reduced reliance on fossil fuels, and a more sustainable transportation system are all within reach. China's EV revolution is a glimpse into a future powered by electrons, where transportation is quieter, cleaner, and more efficient. As the world watches and learns from China's experience, the journey towards a more sustainable transportation future has just begun.